Well, you watch film of your opponent, and then you see enough to have a lot of respect for them because of how well they're doing. Charleston Southern is winning for a reason. They play very physical. They've got great special teams. They got a great run game. Right now, they're believing. You can just see it. They're in, Coach Chadwell is in his second year, and everybody's kind of bought in, and they're having some success they've never had at that school before. They just went to Liberty University at their house, and Liberty, I think, was undefeated in league play, and they go knock them off and get 570 some yards of offense against them, and they're not afraid to go into an SEC house and get after you. I mean, they barely lost to Vanderbilt by a point. So I think our players are going to see that on film and respect that and get ready. Right. Well, I'm not going to make a comment on that right now. But Ron Corson will have something come out here in a little bit.
Does the weather have any effect on the way you guys practice? It being so cold so fast?
Yes, it does. How so? Well, today we might stay inside and get some work done inside. Don't have a lot of room inside, but we think it might be valuable to keep them out of the elements and, go over everything mentally. And still, you can get some physical work done in here, run game and protection and things of that nature. So there's a lot of things we think we can accomplish inside, but it's not ideal, obviously. If we had a lot more space inside, it'd be perfect, but we don't have that right yet. No, we won't. This deep into the season, you've played so many games, you've had so many practices like that. We don't think they'll forget how to tackle or anything like that. So fundamentally, we think we'll be fine. Yeah, yeah, I can't. I'm not going to, but I don't even know if I can if I wanted to. So. Uh, I'm not going to talk about insurance for players.
Focusing on the field with all the stuff that's happened to you early this year, how do you feel like Nick Chubb has emerged as a leader in the
Yeah.
offense just through session?
Well, Nick just shows up every day and works. It's just like I think somebody asked him a question somewhere along the line of, was he nervous or whatever it was. I don't even remember what it was. And he said, because this is what I've been doing my whole life. I've been running the ball since I was little. It's just kind of what I do, and it's natural for me. And that's kind of how he approaches every day. He's very focused. He's very mature. He's very talented, obviously. But if you want to say he's a leader, he leads by the way he works and the way he goes about his business. When you see a guy that is focused like that and works like that and has success, it can't help but have other players look at him and say, hey, maybe I ought to do that too.
Who does he remind you of? That's one of our normal reactions is try to think of who, granted he is Nick Chubb, he's not a duplicate of someone else, but the way he runs, power, speed.
Do you have anybody in mind? I mean,
I come up with one segment from one guy, one segment from
yeah.
another. I can't name any one person.
Kind of looks
That's
like
the guy
you
you
guys played. It kind of looks like Eddie Lacy.
Maybe there's some similarities there. I never really saw Eddie up close as far as on a daily basis and kind of studied his skill set as much as I just knew he was a great back. But he's got, obviously, the things that people talk about runners, they talk about speed, they talk about vision, they talk about balance, they talk about tackle breaking ability and, all those kind of things. Can you make people miss in a short space? Can you make people miss out with a lot of space kind of thing? Do you have the speed to take it to the house? And, he's pretty strong in all those areas. But a lot of times too, you look at body types. Who has a body type just like him? When you're talking about comparing, and I can't really think of one right off the top of my head.
Time for one more?
What's something that you want Chubb to improve upon at the end of the season and moving into next season?
Well, if he just keeps being Nick Chubb, the one we know right now, I'd be really pleased.